4 unsuccessful playoff bids in the space of a decade is tough to take for any football club. But with the turn of 2020, high flyers at Leek Town could well be on their way to ending their promotion hoodoo. So, we went to take a little look around.
There's been a definite improvement on the pitch and off the pitch as well. We're getting more people interested in the club and helping. There's a good volunteer base down here. I can't really argue with the results on the pitch. They've been absolutely fantastic. One loss in the league, which I think was 14 or 15 league games ago at Cletus. So yeah, very, very good. We're all happy. Our home and away support is really, really good. It's when you go in an away game and you see 50, 60 people from Leek Town following it really does make you proud, and they always cheer the lads on. My day job, I'm a chartered accountant, I'm a finance director for a large engineering group, but this is a large part of my life.
As a football club, you know, behind the scenes, I mean, there's so many people, and don't forget it's all voluntary. You know, everybody comes in and they're doing a lot of work on the ground, around the ground, and it's important that you get that. It isn't just about the playing side. Everything's got to run smoothly off the pitch, and that's what's actually happening at the club at the moment. So, touch wood, it's going very well. At the end of the day, it's each game at a time. That's how we look at it. So, yeah, from the beginning of the season, when you consider you've lost 5 or 6 players and you bring 5 or 6 in, it's been tremendous.
Come on, Leek.
the best, mate.
Thanks for coming. Cheers. What a day, eh?
Yes, good day. Good result. Didn't think the performance was as well as we've done over the last few weeks, but it was still good enough to gain us the 3 points. Last year we finished third, which was a good season, but lost in the final of the playoffs, and hopefully we can go one better this year. It mean a lot to me, it mean a lot to the people at the club, mean a lot to the townspeople of the club. We've been in this league a long time, and you know, we've been aiming to get out of it to a higher standard of football, and that's our aim, and that's got to be the players' aim, that's got to be everybody's aim, to improve not just on the pitch but improve off the pitch as well.
It's scary. Adrian Charles said very, very correctly, if you're watching the football team, if they're mid-table, not worried about getting promotion or relegation, you can enjoy the game. When relegation's a threat or promotion, it's scary, because every point, every goal counts.
But how has this season, in all your experiences, been?
This is the best season I have ever experienced, because I mean, there've been better seasons when they were heading for the conference and heading for Wembley and so on, but I wasn't really involved there, just reading about it in the papers and thinking, great. But now, oh yes, this season is the best so far. We seem to have the skill, and we also seem to have toughened up a bit, because the league's a tough one. It's not for children, you know. It's a hard league, and we're standing up. We're tough, and yet we're still top of the fair play league as well, you know. So we're not roughing people up, but we're standing up to it.
I think it's been coming over the last 3 or 4 years. We've got better and better. We've missed out on a couple of unfortunate playoff results, which has only really stirred us on to try and keep going. So, and I think the squad now is as strong as we've had in many a year. That's me on the end. Yeah.
Sporting a lovely tash as well.
Yeah, everybody got one, I think. There was a real buzz about the place. And that just continued. We managed to eventually win the league that year, and at the same time reach an FA Trophy final at Wembley. We've been picking at games off, but we then hit a bit of a slump, and we lost 3-1 on Boxing Day, away at Gainsborough. And me and Ian were sitting together in the stand, injured. And I said, I don't think we can do it now. Don't think we can win the league. The trophy really was in the background at that time, but Neil had built a side to try and win the league, and that was the last defeat we had until we eventually lost at the trophy final. So we went from December to the middle of May without a defeat, and that's the similarity that we've got now.
Leek Town are making this season look like a cup of tea, but there's still a lot of work to be done in order to seal promotion. Matt Bates, Staffs Live.